not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That to right. Taylor under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Zach McKinstry now at the plate.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive, base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
And now the center fielder, Kim. He launched this solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Hit on the ground might be two. Slings to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Cedric Mullins will hit next. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Ripped to first, caught. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. So they go quietly there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rays 1 and the Jays nothing. Kim had a solid game for them, a real contributor. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Definitely a strong game at the plate, Boog, and it's safe to say he made a difference for him. Nice job to help lift the team to a win.
Cause it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies, suddenly you're always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight, but what if just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying.
From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Tampa Bay. Back now in Tampa Bay. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Kim has a beat on it. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's the center fielder, Kim.
lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kim went deep in his most recent game. Lifted in the air down the left side. Green settles under it, nabs it, and there's one down.
Batting, the third baseman, Nolan.
2 outs, base is empty.
Number 8.
Kim, in his rookie season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Lined into right, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Down in order, go the Rays. But they're on top 2-0. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Kim.
Number 8.
Kim launched a homer in his most recent game. Aiken, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a ground ball, and he takes it himself for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Nolan. Arenado.
First and second, no outs. And next up for the Tigers, Colt Keith. Tying run at the plate. Fly ball center field. Kim coming on. Calls it in, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Back here at Tropicana Field, and now the center fielder, Kim. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Despite having 9 hits in the game, the numbers don't exactly jump off the page in terms of exit velocity. Nearly half have been traveling less than 90 miles per hour off the bat, but they're finding a way to get it done. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
This one in the air. Cabrera. And there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Man at first, Mike Yastrzemski up here. Check on the runner, and he's back in easily.
In there.
Kim, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Another throw over, but it's wide of the bag and gets away. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Victor Caratini. Liner, base hit. Kim didn't do a whole lot in the win.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life hard times like Nazareth.
Let's go.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Kim.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kim was again named Rookie of the Month. Clearly a cut above the rest of the rookie class. Swings through that one for strike 1.
It's not always the case, but if you win Rookie of the Month more than once, you've got a great shot at taking home Rookie of the Year honors after the season. What a year he's had.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps him from advancing past second.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Swing and a pop-up, and the infield fly is called. First and second, 1 out. Marco Luciano digs in now. Paredes on second. Kim at first, 1 gone. On the ground to third, might be 2. Fires to second for 1, and that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No balls, one strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Torkelson. Now 2 away.
The right fielder, number 5.
New inning getting started. And the batter now, Colton Keith.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a rope into center field, base hit.
Everything came together for him. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Swings and misses.
0-1.
0-1. And he swings through that.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth. Cut on and lifted in the air. Meadows sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's two away.
Now the right fielder.
And now it's going to be Kim. 1 for 3.
Before she hit the block, body grown, spoke grown, and it's never out of stock. Can you match it? Never met her match it.
And first offering is fouled off. Right side, and that's just foul. And he deals. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to first. That's the third out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Through 8 full. It's the Rays 4 and the Tigers 3. So 2 down. Oswaldo Cabrera up now for the Tigers. Looking to get the tying run on base. Base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. You'll often hear the
King had a rough go of it in this game.
well, I don't want to
It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to get underway. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Parker Meadows. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Foul ball there. Line drive. And that's a base hit. scored on the leadoff single.
Batting fifth.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. Flaherty a move to first. And he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make
Another move to first. And he's back in that time as well. And that's the second disengagement now. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Squirts away. A little bit. Kim leads off second with one gone in the inning. Base knock right field. Coming home. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's now a two-run game.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Kim throws right, bats left. Just 19 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. And stepping in for the Rays, Nolan Arenado. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Line to right, base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 3-2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
So 2 down, Mike Yastrzemski next to hit for the Rays. Left-hand hitter waits. Popped up, Cabrera. And that is the inning. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Tigers 3, the Rays 2. 1 out, bases empty. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with the chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
2-1. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Out to short. Sweeney. Fires to first. And they get Arenado for the out.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So runner at second, 2 down. Yastrzemski getting ready to hit. Rays down by a run. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. Now a long throw home. Safe. He beats the tag. Back even. It's 3-3.
Well, we're starting over again. All tied up. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Kim now at the plate. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Here comes the 0-1. just misses with that one.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
And there's the ball. Go ahead run at second here in the bottom of the sixth. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly rule call. Back to the top of the order now. Parker Meadows will hit next. Base knock center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Kim in the box now. Takes strike one. Ground ball to the right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the leadoff man. Retired here in the ninth. Kim, certainly not the reason they lost this game. 3 hits in this one, always respectable.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Arizona Diamondbacks. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. We're in store for a Major League debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism. Okay, all set to go. Now up for Tampa Bay, Kim.
Number 8.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Pablo Reyes stands in. Man at second. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The throw in, safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's 1-0.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. He was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swing and a miss, and that is strike one.
Well, these Rays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
That misses, 2-1. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That pays his third of the game. So digging in, Adrian Del Castillo. Kicks and deals. Base knock center field. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Kim. Gallen back to work. And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one ripped. One up, one down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And that's in there at the knees.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That one misses. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Slides, but it gets by him. Here comes the throw. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in the mechanics.
Enrique Bradfield Jr. next to hit for the Rays. 2 on, 1 out.
1-1.
This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Rays down by a run. Swung on, popped up left side. Pulls it in, and there's 2 away.
Hasn't been the debut he was hoping to have. 0 for 4 now, but I hope he's not letting it get to him. You know, there are a lot of high hopes for him, and I think he's going to get plenty of opportunities to make his name known at this level.
Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Kim had a poor showing.
We need each other. We have to have each other for our survival.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Kim. Rodriguez back to work. And that one upstairs. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Step off, throw to first.
Safe.
Back in safe, really close.
Runner, he's
Runner
going.
on the go. There's a ball. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Base hit.
That is seven. The catcher.
2 outs, base is empty.
Number 8.
That one ripped right center field. And into the pool. It's out of here. That one felt good. His 22nd homer of the year. It's 1-0. We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
So 2 away with nobody on. Jordan Lawler digs in now.
To see me, wonder she love me cause I am on TV. Thinking she know me, she never believe. Came from the bottom, trying to reach me. Running up bags like
2 down, nobody on. The Rays leading on the solo homer. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw. In there safely.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
Back here in the desert, we go to the top of the 7th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Kim. And a pitch. Lined into right. Grabs it on the run. And there's 1 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Ripped into center, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw home. Across is the winning run. And the Diamondbacks walk it off.
Well, you come into the 9th inning down. First, you're looking to tie it. They did that, but then they got the extra to put themselves on top. These players.
And your final score here today, 2-1. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Kim. His solo homer last night made up their entire offense in that one. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Arenado working through some struggles lately. 2nd inning here, no score. Rips one to right. Snags it on the run. And there's 1 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
One gone runner at first. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Here's a 2-2. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Here's Marte for one. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. No runs. One out, base is empty.
Number 8.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a foul out of play. The pitch. That one misses. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Now back, the third baseman, Nolan.
And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Kim.
Number 8.
Fought back to work. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Snap throw to first. And he's back in easily. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Throw, and it gets away. Good backup, though. He's right there, and no advance.
The right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Mike Yastrzemski up here. The other way. Makes the grab. One away. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. Go-ahead run on base. Kim, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Just missed. This ball's chopped on the ground. Quick feed to second for one. To Guerrero, and they turn two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Kim with an unremarkable performance in the loss.
He's going to be a driver for their offense and change losses like this one to wins. He needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
buy you some roses, baby. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can see running in my mind. Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much? Too much? Said I love you, baby. Real love, real love. Yeah. Real love is buying groceries for your family.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but the doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your drink, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This water's up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this is so cutthroat. That was my mistake. Boy, I won't make that again. Never let up close. So his mama too, this dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyronn Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12, but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me by the doors off. I ran out of Papa's. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game? I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just went bought her a stroller. My just lost his father. I just went bought her my shoulder.
And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying, it's cheaper. I bought it in Boca. My just lost his mom, man. I can do. I just called him and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in a Rover. I thought that I told you my the talking. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes.
go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it, branded since the first kick flip he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit, cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet. Been on killing himself, is what his mama said. But he was feeling himself, got a little more swagger in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and varials, and I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear, I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about, some odd in the apartment parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push, yeah, and coast. Yeah, before he knew he had a clue, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They pushed till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than.
It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Kim. Sullivan back to work. In the air, left field. He's got it. And a quick out, number one. One out, bases empty.
Number 8.
Kim recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Sends it to Tolia. Now 2 out.
The bat, the right fielder, Mike.
It'll bring up the catcher, Austin Nola. Nola, Aaron's older brother, was a shortstop at LSU and a guy who's turned into a good big league catcher. Center field. Kim has this one sized up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5, and we still have no score. 2 on 2 outs. First pitch, and he just misses. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Slams into the wall and hangs on.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud.
Back here in Denver, bottom of the 6th. Here's the Rockies' leadoff hitter, Nolan Jones. Hammered, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Lawrence back to work. And that one fouled off. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And a pitch.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Almost got him. That missed by a lot. And now it's filled up 3-2. Grounds one to short. Tovar zips it to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
1-run game, bottom 9. Base hit center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. Really important at bat coming up now.
Kim with a less than great game in the loss.
This wasn't his finest out.
On a painted